Hi, today we're going to have a brief tutorial on how to set your learning goals for your collaborative grading process. In week two, I ask you to set your learning goals for the semester, and so I just want to talk a little bit about what that means. So, in a course, there are objectives and outcomes that are set by the university, the program, the instructor, and these are essentially the goals, the objectives that we think are important for you to have when you get to the end of the class. But because I believe that it's equally important for you to have some ownership over your education, and because, as I've mentioned, I feel that the learning experience should be a collaborative one, I also like for you to think about what objectives or goals you have for yourself for the class. So we set these at the beginning of the semester so that you and I can ensure that the work that we're doing in the class is helping you meet your goals, your objectives for the semester. So, this week, what I'd like you to do is really just spend some time thinking about what it is that you hope to gain from the class. And then in our Google Drive folder, I'd like you to start a document with your learning goals and kind of lay out what those goals are, providing as much specificity and detail as possible. For instance, let's say you're in an English 1020 class, which is focused on rhetoric and writing and research. You may have the goal of improving your communication skills. You might have the goal of improving your listening skills by doing research and learning to embrace different perspectives. You might have a goal of learning to become a better writer, and you might want to define what that means to you. Someone that, focuses on creating and defending strong arguments, someone that focuses on the art of persuasion. You might have a goal of improving your research skills and learning how to use the library's databases. There's a variety of different objectives that you might have for a class like that. Also, for a literature class, perhaps your goal is to broaden your literary horizons. Maybe it's to read works by authors of different backgrounds, of different genders, of different races, so that you can sort of expand your own perspective on kind of the human condition. Maybe it's to learn more about American history through the literature that was presented at the time. Maybe it's to learn how to identify themes or messages in literary works and apply them to your own life. There are all kinds of different goals that each individual person or student might have coming into an English class. But I'd really like you, as I said, to take some time to think about what your individual goals are. Why did you take this class? What do you hope to gain from it? I know that for many of you, these classes are requirements, but I think that if you really embrace the fact that they have something to offer and think about what it is that you want to walk away from this class having gained, that really serves you well as we progress throughout the semester.